Hi, welcome to the studio today. I've got a big surprise. I received something in the mail. So let me share that with you. This is, of course, today. The package was received earlier, and I thought to save it for a moment when I can share it with my community. So let's cut this open, and as you'll see, I set aside some paintbrushes and water and some student grade watercolor paper from Montmartre. And we are going to unbox the Meeden watercolor set. It's a 48 piece and I'm quite excited. It feels quite heavy. So let's see what's inside. It says 48 watercolor pans in a metal tin box, and that's about it. That's useful anyway. A decent water brush. I'll test that one out as well. 4 super large mixing areas and 1 large flat mixing area. I already like this. Okay, hold on. Okay, there, I've got it. I'm going to start opening these and see what they look like on the inside, because we all know the label and the label coloring isn't necessarily exactly what you get on the inside. And even then, the moment you add water, that visual color can still change. This is like opening a box of chocolates, except I'll be eating them with my eyes. Now you may have noticed that there's a lot of floral colors, and that is exactly why I chose this palette. After all, I love painting flowers. And this will be just perfect. You may have noticed that I have painted with this set before in previous videos, and today is the first time I've actually had some time to share the unboxing with you. Some of the voice notes were recorded on another day, so it's a whole mix. So hold on, we are going to fly through this because this video actually recorded over an hour and a half. I'm going to give it to you quickly. And since I changed my mind about the sketchbook, I've actually switched over to a mixed media. Because of the size of this palette, I wanted everything on one page, and then once I reshuffled the pans, I wanted to have another swatching session just to see what everything looks like. So what I decided to do is tear off the little information bits with the color names. Those also sometimes contain codes, which I like to use when selecting colors for commission work. Okay, so I'm unwrapping, tearing off, sticking that down, then testing the swatch and doing it on the paper. This is going to be a process and a half, so just stick with me if you want to see the colors or adjust the speed on your settings. If you want to see more for longer, then slow down the setting. And if you want to see less, more quicker, then you can actually speed it up. Any way you like to do it will be good. As I open this one, you can clearly see that the color does not look like it does on the swatch or the inside of the pan, but when you put it to the paper, it becomes clear what that color is. And that's exactly why I like to swatch out the whole set before I start using it. Everything's looking good so far, and those colors just amaze me. Even though they're not what I expected, they are so vibrant and bright, and lucky for me, I already know how to mute them down. So in many of my other Meet Me in the Studio videos, I go over ways to mute down or adjust your colors, select limited palettes, and any of those videos will be very helpful. So let's get on with it and see what else is in this palette. During this whole process, I've actually found the Meeden palette easy to activate. When I add the water, it just loosens up and comes off. I really enjoy working with this palette. Besides the fact that it has really bright colors, really vivid colors, well, that's what it said on the package, vivid watercolors, and that's exactly what I got. But they activate easily, they feel lovely under the brush, they work well even on this mixed media paper, and I'll be using this set way more than I thought I would. Guaranteed. I have to admit, you guys know that I do limited color palettes, and this is quite surprising for me to order a large set like this, but I thought I'd test it out since the last wild colored set I purchased was in 2015, and it was the Sakura Koi set. That set only had 18 colors, and to date I am using that. I've replaced 2 or 3 other colors, but it's lasted me quite some time. And today I am going to add some of these palettes or little paint pans to another set I have, so that's why I'm going to swatch them out as well. I thought to replenish another set that I regularly use. And to do that, I obviously need to see what the colors look like. I have a few tube colors that I've already replaced some empty little pans, and well, I'll see what comes from this. Who knows, there might be a few I really like. For those of you who are struggling to mute your colors, I've got some good news for this palette, and that it comes with a variety of grays that you can just add directly to your colors to mute them, and voila, they're ready to use. No more thinking about how to do it or where to do it. It will mute by themselves with the addition of those grays. Here come those greens, and I'm always nervous when I work with greens because I don't want them to look too Crayola or playful. And even though these are vibrant, I don't get a sense of childlike color. They actually look very sophisticated. Leave a comment and tell me which one of these colors you like the most so far. Those yellows, the pinks, the greys, the greens, and next up, those violets and blues. My favorite is all of them. It will take some time for me to get used to this very large selection, but it seems like with the nature of the type of videos and content I'm creating that I should be branching out to more vibrant mixtures of colors. But we'll also be including some nice landscapes and a few other interesting things. One of my favorite sketchbook sessions was the painting rainbows, and I'll leave the link in the description below. It was just a playful session, giving unconditional love and attribution to someone special in my life. So you can head on over and see that video. Until later, happy flower painting. See you. Bye.